Want to give your home a fresh new look without breaking the bank? Today, I'm going to share 6 easy home upgrades that can really make a difference in your space. Whether you're preparing to sell or you're a new buyer who wants to spruce things up. These upgrades are quick, affordable, and can be done in a weekend. These ideas can help if the home is move-in ready but needs a few touches. 4 of these are so easy, one person can do them alone, without expensive equipment and special skills. The last 2 are a bit more spendy. I'd say in the $300 to $500 range, depending on your taste, and you may have to hire outside help depending on your skill level. Without further ado, here are some easy and cost-effective upgrades that can make a big difference. Number 1, paint, paint, paint. You may think it sounds simple, but y'all, paint makes a big difference. I painted rooms, doors, even my kitchen cabinets. Here's a tip I noticed about myself. I always start in the powder room because it's small, less intimidating, and allows you to build momentum. If you go too big too soon, you feel like you bit off more than you can chew, but a powder room is usually the smallest room in the house. Plan it out. I know it sounds small, but if you plan it over a week, it really gives you time. I like to go pick out my favorite color swatches, tape them on the wall for a few days, see what I'm drawn to, and then I gather everything at home that I have so I don't go buy it again because duh. That's the takeout money for when the job is done. Make a list of what you need. If you tape the room the night before, I know some of y'all are pros, with the hand at the top, but I like that crisp line at the baseboard and also at the top. So then on paint day, all you have to do is paint. You don't have to go to the store. You don't have to tape out the area and paint all in the same day. That will make you dread it and it feels like more work. No? If you get all your stuff prior to, so on paint day, all you have to do is paint, then boom, the room is done. You feel like a rock star. You're ready for some accessories to finish the space. And once that room is done, you feel like you can tackle something else. A new coat of paint can completely transform a space. It makes the home look clean, modern, and well-maintained. Walls, trim, and doors. A fresh coat of paint is a game changer. Trust me. Number 2, upgrade the curb appeal. I have to admit, this is my least favorite yard work. I don't really have any tips I can offer, but here's what I can share. I personally like the perennials. These are the plants and blooms that come back year after year after year. If you have the budget to have someone come and do it professionally, I recommend you get a yard space where they, map it out for you. That's on my wish list, where something is blooming different every month. Doesn't that sound nice? Professionals know this stuff. Maybe one day I will too. Now, my one neighbor would always plant impatiens, and those are annuals. So you have to plant them year after year. And in my head, I was like, no, you're doing it all wrong. But then late one season, I noticed they were in full bloom and it was so pretty. So that's an option too. It really just depends on what you like and what you have time to maintain. Number 3, something you might not immediately think of are your house numbers. Those sticker numbers are not my favorite. Consider something updated. Just make sure you get the right size. I know Allentown and Whitehall have a size requirement, and it's because they want to make sure that emergency personnel like fire, health, or police can see your home numbers from the street. If you don't like the styles they have in your stores, try Etsy. I paid about $8 a letter and they came with sticky backs, so all I had to do was place them and go. Still very happy with my purchase. I looked at my history and the seller I used from 2020 is no longer available. But Etsy has so many cute styles. I'm sure you'll find something. It's the front of your home and you want to give a good first impression. So making it appealing can make your home feel more inviting. Minimal is better than messy. If you don't have time to do full-on landscaping, add some potted plants. Those are really pretty. repaint the front door, install new house numbers and a stylish doormat or wreath, and most of this can be done with no tools. Boom, no excuses. Install new hardware. And not just in the kitchen. You can do this in the bathroom and even on furniture to give it an updated look. My kitchen cabinets didn't come with hardware. They had a little groove on the side or on the top of the drawers. But when I painted them, I added black matte hardware. I knew I wanted hardware, but I didn't know what kind. It took me a minute to pick what I liked because I didn't want to pick the wrong thing. I hate wasting money. If you too are hesitant and you're not sure which kind you like, go on Pinterest and save a good bunch of your favorite rooms and then look for patterns. You can do this with kitchens and baths, and it's completely free. And then you'll know what you're drawn to, and then you'll know what to shop for. And word to the wise, go to the big box store and see if they have them in a multi-pack. Hobby Lobby has some fancy ones in store too, but they're a little bit more spendy. Another suggestion is do not always buy what's the cheapest, especially if you have to live there. Trust me on that. If you haven't already, check out when I did my kitchen. Adding hardware or new hardware is still one of my favorite ways to make an update. I also did it with my daughter's dresser. I did a room makeover for her from her tween to high school teen, and I couldn't afford to buy new furniture, so I painted her dresser and added door knocker handles. I'll share it here on the channel one day. Replacing cabinet knobs, drawer pulls is an easy way to elevate the look of a kitchen, bathroom, and again, even furniture without a major overhaul. Opt for sleek, modern hardware for a fresh, upscaled look. Number 5, consider installing smart stuff. A smart thermostat, a keypad deadbolt, or maybe smart lighting. These are so simple and they're nice upgrades for your home. Definitely search here on YouTube and watch a few videos before you start. When I did the Nest thermostat, the YouTuber said, take a picture after you remove the old one, and that was such a smart idea. The smart deadbolts last years on a single battery and the passcodes are easy to change. I haven't done smart lighting, but hopefully soon. Many home buyers appreciate modern technology that adds convenience and energy savings. So as mentioned, these last two you might need help to do, and some handy services charge a 2-hour minimum, so I definitely recommend getting someone who can help you with both if possible, or doing multiple rooms at the same time. Upgrade bathroom and kitchen fixtures. Upgrade the faucet handles, the shower heads, or maybe the bathtub and shower faucets. Just make sure what you choose matches the home of the aesthetic. Don't over improve. You want to make sure the new features blend well with the aesthetic of the home. If you don't know what you're doing, I definitely recommend hiring help to make sure you get it done well. It's nothing worse than spending good money on sleek fixtures only for them not to be installed properly and work inefficiently. I think the bathroom is such a controlled environment to start with, because you could even just add a new shower curtain or liner, fresh rugs, replace the toilet seat, or add a new mirror to create a more inviting and refreshed space. I saw a video here on YouTube, and if I can, I'll link it, where the woman added a waterproof vinyl border on a mirror. It was a simple fix, but it looked pretty good. Of course, folks were in the comments with tips to help it look even better. And since it was just vinyl, if you don't like it, it can easily be removed. Small bathroom upgrades can make a huge difference in both functionality and appearance. Number 6, replace light fixtures and maybe add ceiling fans. Light fixtures will make a home feel dated quick. And believe it or not, light fixtures aren't that expensive. Well, that depends on your taste. But you can get a light fixture from this millennium for about $50 and a ceiling fan for less than $100. And sometimes the old fixtures only take low light bulbs that don't really illuminate the space. Maybe you want the room to be brighter. There are all kinds of light bulbs available too, so keep that in mind. Some offer warm light versus natural light versus daylight versus true light versus soft white versus bright white. I like the clear bulbs myself. The rub here is you may need to hire out for installation. So just keep that in mind. There's a quote out there somewhere that basically says, if you can't afford to get it done right, imagine how much it'll cost if you get it done wrong. Something like that. Basically, pay the right people to do a good job so it's once and done. Swapping out dated light fixtures for more modern or stylish options can brighten up a space and make it feel more contemporary. I do have to warn you, you won't believe how these small changes will have a ripple effect on you and your home. You will gain more courage in your choices, and that's why you start small. Every little bit helps you tackle your next project with more confidence. These upgrades don't require a big investment, but can help make your home feel more modern and appealing to both you and potential buyers. If you're looking to increase your home's value, these changes are a great place to start. If you're ready to take the first step in home ownership, book a call with me today. You can find my contact information in the pinned comment below the video. My name is Tiffany Nelson. I'm a realtor here in the Lehigh Valley. If you or someone you know needs a realtor, I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching.